Welcome back once again. I'm in the kitchen with my best friend now, Gina Sunderland, because we're talking about all these incredibly wholesome foods that we like for Thanksgiving. Yes. We did the garlic mashed, and now we're doing a spin on pumpkin pie, right?
We are. Another wonderful comfort food, and anytime you can incorporate pumpkin into a dessert right away, it's a healthier dessert. And Canadians, myself included, we are crazy about the taste of pumpkin. This is the Baysell Anything Goes cookie dough pumpkin skillet cake recipe.
Wow.
Super easy, takes 10 minutes. So it's a time saver from pumpkin pie, bakes in the oven for 30 minutes. You can bake it in a skillet, which is so neat and festive to bring over for a Thanksgiving dessert to a friend or families, or you can bake it in a 9x13 pan if you don't have a skillet that can go in the oven. Okay.
I'm wondering, what is this?
Okay, so what I've done just to save us a couple moments is I've blended 1 cup of Baysell buttery taste with a cup of brown sugar and a 1/4 cup of white granulated sugar. So that's the first step in this recipe. And then I'm just gonna add 2 eggs. So something we talked about, Tracy, is that not all margarines are created alike.
Okay.
You wanna go for the soft, non-hydrogenated margarine so that it has that blend of plant and seed oils and it doesn't contain any trans fats and is very low in saturated fat, because saturated fats are heart unhealthy and elevate cholesterol.
So start whisking?
Yes, just please whisk away. I'm gonna add in a teaspoon of vanilla.
Wow.
And then on my end, I'm gonna add in 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of baking soda. Mix that up. This recipe incorporates all the spices that you would find in pumpkin pie, so it smells great when it's baking. It
smells so good.
Yeah, and tastes even better. That looks great, so I'm just gonna add in the flour. You can keep mixing, we're a good team.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna add my ginger, of course, that's important for pumpkin pie and this pumpkin skillet cake. And a teaspoon of cinnamon. Nothing better than cinnamon.
All right, I think I'm gonna change to this guy here.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask you, Thanksgiving is coming up, lots of dinners to go to, probably multiple dinners for a lot of our families.
Yes, ours too.
Yes, so some healthy tips on sort of not overindulging, but enjoying yourself.
Yeah, well, one tip that I like is usually when you come into someone's home, they offer you a drink. I like to start with having a glass of water before I have an alcoholic beverage.
Oh, good.
Right? So it's always nice to keep that glass of water in your dominant hand so you don't overdo on the hors d'oeuvres. And then a simple trick, Tracy, is to opt for the lunch-size plate instead of the full-size dinner plate. So we love that look of a full plate of food.
Yes.
And we can achieve that and have much smaller portions. Wow. Yeah, think of the buffet too as kind of like a menu. You don't have to take some of everything on that buffet.
Right.
Just adding in a cup of chocolate chips.
Wow, and I was thinking you could instead put raisins and nuts in here, maybe?
You absolutely could. This is an anything goes cookie dough recipe, and I love your ideas for those heart healthy nuts and the high iron rich raisins. And the pumpkin itself is fantastic because it's loaded with beta carotene. When we eat beta carotene, our body converts it to vitamin A, and that improves our night vision.
Wow. All right, I keep on saying wow, but it's amazing. This smells so good.
It smells
with the chocolate
good.
chips.
And you know what? This is just so easy. We put it all together. You just put it into a greased skillet or baking pan, 30 minutes in the oven, and you have a beautiful dessert, and you can just drizzle it with a little bit of cream, cheese icing.
Or whipping cream.
Either one.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, so don't go away. We're gonna head into a break. When we come back, Gina is actually going to make some heart-healthy cookies.
They're delicious.